Hey guys, I'm back with another tutorial, but today is a little different because normally I do Terraria tutorials, but today I decided to do a tutorial on Subnautica because there is a feature in Subnautica that is very confusing to get started on because you'll see it in your journals, but you won't know how to do it. So this is the building structures, and so you'll see like foundation, corridor, L corridor, hatches, but whenever you click on them, they don't do anything. And then there's also the stuff in the journal, like the constructor, the cyclops, the sea moth, the terraformer, the workbench, and other such icons with different backgrounds. Now I will be going over how to build both in this video, but starting off with foundations and other light blue background items. So basically you can see I have a little structure down here, and when you enter it, it acts as a base. Then you can put fabricators in here, you can put your fragment analyzer in here, and other such stuff, and then you can connect it to other parts. So to make these, you first need a builder. Now, a builder is a little difficult to make, but if you rush the beginning, then you should be able to get it easily. Now what you need is you need to go down to personal tools, and then you will see the recipe here, a computer chip and a battery. Now once you have the materials will be specified to you in here. To build a foundation you need for titanium. For an observatory you need 3 enamel glass, and so on and so forth. So then what you need to do is, if you're inside your escape pod, assuming you haven't created one of these yet because you're watching this tutorial, just exit your escape pod, go down to where you want to create it, and then you're going to want to lay down a foundation. Now the foundation is, all it is seriously a piece of titanium, but it allows you to set rooms on it and such. And that is the main reason you want a foundation, is so you can set rooms down and not have to operate out of corridors. Now, granted that you cannot stay underwater forever, so you're going to want to go up for air every once in a while, but then say you wanted to create another corridor. I don't have enough metal, and you'll see that when I click it here, that it will allow you to construct it, but then you can't actually construct it. You'll see the outline there. You won't be able to move through there, but it won't actually construct. So you need the metal first, and then for the other forms. So not to mention, if on the outside, there's not really much you can do with the welder, but once you go inside, or then you can check anything you need to weld. You do not weld from the outside, in other words. The hull cannot actually be repaired if it does take damage though. That is one downside to this. You can repair your escape pod, but you cannot repair your base. Now, another thing is that you will need a hatch to enter, and that will take another titanium and 2 glass. Now you can see through it pretty easily, but it's required for you to enter. You cannot enter without it. Like if I wanted to enter here, I can't. No matter if I like slash at it, I can only I can only enter through here. And I stand corrected. I do stand corrected. I do apologize. I've never taken damage to my base before, so I've never seen the weld percent before, but all things aside, just make sure you don't slash your hull and you're fine. Second thing you're going to need is power. Now, this solar panel is the easiest way to start off. The solar panels are used to gather energy from, you guessed it, the sun. Now, all you need to do is put them on top of a room. Now, a downside to them is you cannot put them like on top of corridors. That will not work. You have to have them on top of a room because that's the only way the power will actually be transmitted. And I don't think it's even available to put on the corridors, but if you did, it wouldn't work for you. So now that I'm done with that, you need to know how to construct vehicles and other things that, like the Cyclops, the Constructor, Seamoth, Terraformer, Workbench, Propulsion Cannon, and the Stasis Rifle, and anything else with that blue gridded background. So, first you're going to need the Constructor. And the Constructor, you can see it takes a Constructor blueprint with titanium ingots, a lubricant, and a power cell. Now, you can create this in... one second. You can create this in here. You just click there, go down to Machines, and you can see Constructor right there. It's the same place you can build the Sea Glide, the Beacon, Current Generator, Small Storage Cube, and Gravisphere. Now, once you create this, it will be in your inventory. You will exit your base and or escape pod, and then it looks like this. Now, what you do with it is you left click to climb up, then you click Use Constructor. Vehicles, any vehicles you have scanned and are able to create will show up here. The Cyclops and the Seamoth are the only two I have unlocked, but if there are more, they will also show up under there. Now you can see my Seamoth over here. It's kind of dead, but I mean, this you can create things like this in there. It will create automatically once you click it. And these you can also normally fix, but mine, if it gets down to hull percent at 0, you can see I am welding and it won't do anything. That is one thing that you have to make sure, is that if you're going to repair it before it happens to die. So I'm Ed Phoenix, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, favorite, and subscribe. And I will be back for if I find anything else that is confusing about this game. Now, don't forget to always fix your other stuff, such as your escape pod. Make sure to have all these ready for once you get back on your trips. And I bid thee good luck in your trip on Subnautica.